Welcome to Chapter 2, Performance. And to get the right performance, I have calculated the required arrow weight for 28 inches draw length. And means for the Dong-I-gung, I will have these ones. These are the lightest I could find here and here. Could find, and they have 277, and required would be 270. So they're very close for the Dong-I-gung. For the Yanbian, I have calculated 353 grain, and yeah, this is difficult. I have here 324. So I'm not very happy about that one. And then we have, let me just check, 299, and these ones, yeah, okay. We have two arrows, that one has 394 and the other has 399. So yeah, it's not that close to 350. And here we have 315 and 315. So these would be for KTB I and Cheonji. And then I have the ones with 394 and 95. So this is for the Kaya, the black cat. But with the 350, I still struggle. So I have here 324. There was one 341. Let me fetch this one. All right, so I have fetched the 341 grain arrows, and that means that I will shoot the Yanbian with these ones with approximately 9 grain per pound, which would be fine because others are also 9 grain per pound. Right, let's shoot. We come to the chapter performance. Starting with the, maybe I should put on my gear. So we start with the Dong-I-gung. This is the lightest bow. And I shoot yet the Turkish style, and by end of the video I will show you how my current practicing state of Korean archery is looking like. And I had 2 weekends so far, and these are when I see my teacher, and yeah, so in between I'm not practicing that much because I don't want to learn bad habits. So maybe I put the camera to that. So this bow is very comfortable. Of course, it's easy. So the draw is very smooth, very nice, and yeah, it feels just nice. 1, 2, done. 1, 2, done. So draw is very easy, and it feels very good. Yeah. I fetch the arrows for next time. So I've just put on the quiver so that you can see how it's going to be worn. Yeah, so the belts are wrapped around like this, and it's easy wearing. Nothing slides or so. Yeah, see. So after the shot, you have just a very small vibration. But this is, was it? No, it's really nice. I practice with this bow the Korean archery draw, and this is good because it feels quite different when you do it. If you pull, then other muscles are used than with this draw. And so it's a bit of a difference, and if you practice a new style, it's always beneficial not to use the heaviest bow you have. Next one, the Yanbian with the 342 arrows. 42, no? Yeah, 43, 42, yeah. Let's see how the bow will behave with these arrows. I think it will be fine. Yeah, indeed. Working very nicely. Center shot. So you hear the difference when I shoot this bow, so you have more sound if after the shot, after the release. With the Dong-I-gung it's silent, and this one makes sound and vibration. 1, 2, 3, 4, gone. Again, 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. So more vibration, and the whole thing is less dampened than the Dong-I-gung, and the materials support more resonance. That's why the bow is a bit louder. I fetched the arrows. But the draw itself is very nice too. Yeah, another center shot. Quite precise. Yeah, so it's louder but very precise. Now the authentic KTB I with the 342 grain, no, 315 grain arrows. These arrows will also be shot with the Cheonji. So I have the feeling that this is a bit too low. So this marking is more or less for the Korean style. Draw is very nice, feels very smooth too. And there is no vibration after the shot. No, none at all. So it's very nice. The sound is very nice too, so it's silent. And vibration. 1, 2, done. 1, 2, done. Very good. Yeah, indeed. Feels very good. Draw curve is very nice. The shot is very crisp and the sound is nice. No vibration. Good. I'll fetch the arrows. Right. Yeah. Great. Yeah, nothing more to say. Excellent bow. So now the Cheonji with the same arrows, 315 grain. Draw, very nice, but after the shot I feel very, very little vibration. It's very small, hardly to notice. So if you haven't shot the KTB I before, you would probably recognize it. But the sound after release is very nice too. I fetch the arrows. Okay, set ground. It's the sound is a bit like a slapping sound. Vibration, as I said, after the shot is minor, and yeah, but overall, the KTB feels a bit better in after the shot. yeah, there is vibration after the shot in the bow, and after the shot, and it's here. One, yeah, vibration in the bow. So, without pulling, is very, very small, similar to the Dong-I-gung, but after the shot there is more vibration. Probably it's because of the arrow weight. So whenever you feel vibration after the shot, potentially other arrows could help. And now I have here the heavier arrows with the 341. Let's check these ones. Yeah, still. Yeah, it's still. It was a center shot, but still there is a bit vibration. It's not annoying, yeah, but yeah, I notice it. Now the Kaya Black Cat. So. I have special arrows made from Freddie Archery, but yeah, I would need to weight them and to know the precise weight, and for these I know. The draw feels very nice, although I need to admit that it's quite strong. So let me do this again. You have probably noticed that I didn't pull to my max draw. Let me take the arrows that Martin has created for me. Very nice ones, because you don't feel the transition area here between the point, the insert. Okay, I like it more if this is not the case like this. Let me check the other ones. Okay, I like it better if the feathers stand up if the arrow is knocked. All right. They are quite snug. Snug fit. The arrows fly very nice, and draw and performance. No vibration after the shot, and sound feels very nice too. I fetched the arrows. So I continue with these ones because I know the weight. Could measure the weight of the others too. Yeah, you're right. I do this. The arrows fly better, and but the sound, as I said, very good. And of course the draw curve is all a bit higher, but very smooth too. Center shot. Very nice. So it's a very nice bow sound. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2. Yeah, now it's fading out. Between 2 and 3, and this is very good as well. The feeling in the hand is very nice too. Shot is nice, draw curve is nice. Very good. One has 399, the other 397. In total, in average, 398. I will use these arrows for the speed test. So we have a more or less identical weight, but these fly better, because in these arrows there is, I've upweighted them, and there's wood inside, and sometimes the arrows fly a bit strange, and these fly straight. So, performance-wise, so the feeling, which one is the best? The KTB I was indeed the one that had excellent performance after the shot, during the shot, and vibration none, sound good. So for me, in the moment, this is then the first. Second, the Cheonji, not the Cheonji, the Dong-I-gung. After the shot, there was also no vibration. It has a very smooth draw, and the sound is good too. So Dong-I-gung, Dong-I-gung, and third, all others. The Yanbian was also very good, so but I don't like the sound that much. So it's a very precise shooter, but this is something we come to this in the accuracy topic. Performance-wise, the Kaya. Of course, I compare this bow, which is about 20 pounds heavier than the others, and so this is a bit mean, but the performance is very nice too. And after the shot, let me shoot that one again to be sure. Yeah, second place too. So we have Dong-I-gung and Black Cat. And the others would be third place. Yeah, so there is no one that breaks out. You know, so they are all very close together, and you notice the differences only if you shoot them side by side. But if you have only one or the other, you will be perfectly fine. So the rest have the third place. And point 5, accuracy support. So means the narrower the arrow pass area, potentially you shoot better. The Yanbian was indeed the one where I had most center hits, and the bow has where is it, 27.5, and this is in between. So this is the second one. So the Cheonji has less, 2 millimeters, but the Yanbian was very precise from the very beginning. So that would be first, Yanbian. Second, of course, it's depending on your style, so how you shoot and how good you shoot. And I'm usually not the candidate for hitting always the kill zone or always the yellow. So, but yeah, for the rest, I didn't notice any support or difficulties with a wider arrow pass. But of course, with my Dong-I-gung, I didn't hit the center at all. So it cannot be the second. And I was shooting with the Kaya, so then it would be second would be Kaya, Black Cat. And third, was it the KTB or the Cheonji? Let me shoot that out. So I think these ones. One shot for each. Not center. And Cheonji. One shot, and the one that is closer gets the third point. Center shot, this one. So, Cheonji. Cheonji was a really good one, indeed. Speed, okay. I hope the weather will stay and that we can do the speed test now. Speed tests, first with the Dong-I-gung and the 277 grain arrows with a draw length of approximately 28 inches. $171. 172. Next one, Yanbian with the 341 grain arrows. Hopefully the weather stays, fingers crossed. $169. $174. KTB I with 314 grain arrows, or 315. 315 course. $168. $174. Cheonji with the 315 grain arrows. $173. $167. The Kaya with 398 grain in average. And I hope that I get it to 28 inches. $177, center shot. $178. So back from a short rain pause, I've taken the time to evaluate the speed test values. I give you first the values in average that I have just measured, and this for the Dong-I-gung 171.5, for the Yanbian 171.5, for the KTB 171, for the Cheonji 170, and for the Black Cat 177.5. You see, these both are quite close together. They have the same design and approximately the same grain per pound for the weights of the arrows. But that's the point. And since we do not have the same grain per pound for all bows, I have used the formula that Ronald from Bamboo Archery has given to me to calculate the grain per pound that I have used for the speed test to a specific value. And the formula is the speed you have just taken, multiplied with square root of the grain per pound you had when you take the value, divided by the grain per pound you aim for, and then you have the efficiency factor minus 0.5%, means you need to multiply everything with 0.995. And I've done that, so we have the values now based for 9 grain per pound. Dong-I-gung 172.2, Yanbian 170.26, KTB 172.59, Cheonji 171.2, and Black Cat 177.49. So means Black Cat is still the fastest with 177.49, then followed by the KTB I 172.59, and the Dong-I-gung 172.2. Then we have the Cheonji with 171.2 and Yanbian 170.26. That concludes the Chapter 2, Performance.